Jallikattu himsapai Kamal Haasan మాట్లాడుతున్నారు ఇప్పుడు లైవ్ చూద్దాం.
Ban Vishwarupam. Is that what I'm going to say? I won't accept. Tell me what's wrong with Vishwarupam. Tell me if it spreads sedition. I'll change it. Correct me. School me in democracy.
Sir, now in Karnataka they have started a similar protest and chief minister has assured amendments. So do you think this will be continuous and this is settled?
It should be continuous. The mantham should keep happening. Kadanjite irunnu. Kadalarnala kadanjannam.
Sir, speaking of secessionism, there's always been that kind of a sentiment amongst the Tamil people, a kind of an anti-Indian state sentiment. Why do you think it's there even after so many years of independence?
You look at the historical reasons and you will know. There are some people who are ignorant enough to call this Ravana Bhumi. They say that you are from Ravan Bhumi. I've heard this many times. I said, no, I am Ravan. I said, because that's not the way to go about it. And don't see, then you'll say Telugus, then you'll say Malayalis, then Maharashtrians. Are Maharashtrians not as parochial as we are? But no, everybody will have that. Even Americans have that. They have that American army. They arm themselves, the right for their guns. They want to be separate America without any black man inside it. There are dreams that will never come true. I hope it doesn't.
And do you think it is fair on people's part? Because the industry people, regardless of what the comment they make, like they become people who make pro-Jallikattu government, they become people who make anti-Jallikattu governments. Do you think it's fair on people's part? Because industry people, when we have proper people, representatives, and this is such an unnecessary thing to do that. Bollywood people are being put in
all the tweeters, whatever it makes you put, they immediately come with abusive comments. They fill in your timeline with a lot of abusive ones. That gets more of an attention. So I mean, do you think you are the targets, easy targets?
Yes, we have always been easy targets. Governments attack us, people attack us, press attack us. We have to be careful. We have to keep a smile even when we are angry. Now it's become a habit. But at the same time, there are some people who will show anger even to you and show their grief and say, and even I offer criticism even if it's about you. We both have the sharp enough weapons to chisel each other into perfect shape.
On a lighter note, there were some reports that you and Rangeela have decided to act together. And number two, are you entering politics?
No, I've always, for me, it's a revolving door. I never want to enter the edifice called politics, but I am at the revolving door. I keep, yes, I am talking politics now, but I talk that every 5 years. I talk it with my finger. But
And the film with Rangeela?
Somebody came up with a question. It's nothing shocking or new to us. We've acted before together. But how many people are going to be able to afford us? And what will be left to make the film with if we both take our due remuneration? That's what we are thinking. അല്ല, ഇത് രണ്ട് മുഖമാണ് കാണിക്കുന്നത്. നമുക്ക് അവിടെ ആ സ്റ്റേറ്റിൽ ഇല്ലാത്ത ഒരു നിയമം ഇവിടെ എന്തുകൊണ്ട് വരണം എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ചോദ്യം. ആനകളെ കെട്ടാമെങ്കിൽ കാളയിലും കെട്ടാം എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഇവരുടെ അത് ലോജിക്കലാണോ എന്നുള്ളത് പിന്നീട് നമുക്ക് വിവാദിക്കാം. പക്ഷേ അവിടെ ഒരു ധർമ്മവും ഇവിടെ ഒരു ധർമ്മവും പാടില്ല എന്നുള്ളതാണ്. ഇത് ഒരു one country ആണ്. When you are trying to make a universal tax for everybody, avoid octroi and other things and make it equal, why not make everything equal? ബാൻ ചെയ്യാൻ പാടില്ല എന്നുള്ളത് ഏക്കോ മലയാളികൾ സമ്മതിക്കുമോ? അതിനെ ആലോചിച്ച് നോക്കൂ. അപ്പൊ പൂരം വേണ്ട അല്ലേ? അത് ഒരിക്കലും നടക്കില്ല. Yeah. Thank you very much. I think we've all been asking for it for nearly 20 years now. When there was a talk, we were the early agitators against this law because it was coming, intruding into not only culture, but it was a double standard that was offered, because as they say, a bull is not meant to be played around with this. So are the elephants. Every year in Kerala you find elephants going mad. Not only destroying public properties, but hurting their own animal itself gets hurt in that. And there are hundreds of elephants. You make them stand, and they are not meant to stand amidst firecrackers also, or chandas drumming away, but you still do it because it's in the name of the culture. Now the elephants have been trained to take all that. Like in the olden days, elephants were trained to take cannon fire and still stand the ground. We have been doing it, and the double standard of allowing to kill for beef eating and not play with my bull, which will come back again to play the next year. And the rest of the year it is being tended to as carefully as a pet animal in the house, like a dog or a cat or a... I don't know. I think we'll have to maintain an equipoise, and this double standard is what we are questioning. I don't know. I'm shocked, equally shocked. Or are we aware of it? I'm equally shocked. I hope some kind of a reasonable explanation is given to us, which will sort of calm us down, because this will really scare a common man. I mean, anytime he could become the victim of arson or the arsonist himself.